Hello everyone, welcome to another video about Foxhood and DragonEarth. Out there's some new enemies. If you're not new to the channel, you've probably seen those guys before in their first video. I'll show them to you in just a second. There's something August created. I forgot to show off. Oh, ignore this guy. He won't be there. Or his replacement will be there. But August made it to where you can pick up items. So August, I did the inventory in the first game, and it's super simple. It's this inventory is a whole step beyond it. You have natural grid, and you can move things around. Different items have different IDs, and he's now made it to where you can pick up items. So you can pick items up. If you look down there, see this guy wasn't here before, and now I'm picking up another chalice, and then another holy chalice right over here. And he's also working on merchants, trading with Brooksfried. So I might change up this room a bit. The trefoil onks in this room, I better be careful. There's an area where you can get stuck between the table and the chair. But this is supposed to be a dining hall being used as a place for the sick and injured, and it just doesn't make sense to have all these trefoil onks in here. It's not a chapel, so I might replace them with tapestries, and there will be a certain dedicated chapel. Now, you've all seen the night. If you're wondering what is a night, well, it's a... Oh, I may have screwed something up. Okay, yeah, there's a little lighting glitch right there. Sorry. They're basically dark nights, but they're spelled N-I-G-H-T space K-N-I-G-H-T. It's a pun. And here they are, the new enemy. I'm going to be adding in goblins soon and ranged enemies, but let me see if I can get a close-up view. There he is. I've spent so long working on the concept art for orc helmets, or just helmets in general. It's really nice and ugly and sharp looking. You'll notice that some of them are wearing helmets and some of them are not. Uh-oh. I've attracted some unwanted attention. That's so the way I got some of them wear helmets and others not is on ready variable, which I toggle on or off. Come on, die! And so that it determines whether or not in the ready function if he's basically going to be wearing a helmet or not. And I think that will determine the hit points. So here's a guard, and so I created an enemy class, and I also created an NPC class. Next time I think I'll just make an NPC class, and I'll create some kind of a hostile system. But when I first made this, it was really buggy. I showed it to August, and I'm slowly getting better at coding. Like there are all kinds of other things I'm getting better at doing. But as you can see, he's just cheering at him. Hurrah! Hurrah! Yeah. So by cheering, he killed that orc. That's not August's fault. That's my fault. I forgot to put in the swing sword animation. I made an animation for him to swing the sword, but exporting is kind of a difficult thing. Let's go attract some more orcs over here. Let's get him cheering at them. Hurrah! Hurrah! Uh-oh. Well, luckily, there's a little revival glitch going on. That was close. I'm gonna have to fix that glitch. I guess it's just gonna remain on camera for right now. Die! Help me! Come on! Yeah, there's a lot of work to be done still, obviously. So when you get damaged when you're playing the game, you're going to be using these health potions or whatever. But I just mapped the R key to regenerate health. So that's one. Oh, this guy's in the ground. Yep. This is called a ground orc. He lives halfway in the ground. Or maybe his legs got amputated, I don't know. And that guard over there who was floating, was he floating earlier? I thought he was floating. Yeah, he's got Featherfall on. He's got the spell Levitate going. Yeah, it's totally not a glitch. Let's ignore that. Let's ignore that these catapults aren't shooting projectiles yet. Another thing on my ever-growing to-do list. I still haven't changed. Like, I gotta make it to where when the camera goes into the water that the some kind of water effect takes place, but I haven't done that yet. I'm thinking in this game you won't be able to swim down yet. In the next game maybe I'll do that. I also have to go back to work on the ship mechanics. But let's ignore all the unfinished stuff and let's go to something else that's also not finished yet, which is up here, this unfinished looking outcropping, which definitely, you'll have to take my word for this, but it won't look like this in the final game. But basically we're in the overworld here, and we go over here and the game will freeze. You'll be wondering, did everything break? But no, it's just loading the next zone. And you also notice how you're back to full health and you're missing your stuff, but you're not actually missing your stuff, it's just not showing. So you just have to we'll have that working by the time the game's finished. Also, I got to make the particle effect for the torches. If you've seen our tech demo, you'll see the particle effect I'm talking about. Look at this guy, got a skeleton. I couldn't figure out how to get a light to follow the animation. I guess there are ways I could do it manually, but it'd be a real pain. But I tried going into the skull. Here, let me kill him. Notice that his head spins whenever I swing my sword at him, and he falls apart. But yeah, the lights just don't follow the animation. I'll have to work on that. See if I could show you this guy up close. His collisions are not quite worked out yet, but yeah, see how the lights in his eyes, they kind of give a glowing look. It's pretty cool. Not all of them will be wearing helmets or chest plates. Okay, this oh, he hasn't registered me, so I gotta fix that bug. There's another bug I've caught recently. So like if I damage him now and then he runs to me, and then he'll play his damaged animation again. So I have to go to his animation player and create a signal for animation changed. Now these night knights who are down here, or dark knights or whatever, they're here because I was testing something out. They were attacking the player much faster, and so if you had 2 or 3 of them on you at one given time, you didn't stand a chance. It wasn't fun, not at all. So to make it funner, because it's a game, right? Now they pause. I've made it to where they pause. I've given them a pause animation, so they see he waits. So now it's you know, it's not realistic. He went pause, but you get it. It makes it to where the player stands a chance and they can have fun in the game. Just part of the that's the whole idea. You're supposed to have fun. And yeah, I think that's all I have for that room for right now. On your way out, there will be orcs. They'll follow you in. I know that a prominent voice on the internet, Ross Scott, is against that. Now this cave looks really cool, right? But if it wasn't for the colored lights, it would look really boring. Believe me, it's just a bunch of gray and brown. It's really the colored lights. In the last video, I attracted all these guys. Let's see if I can take them on this time. Just gotta remember to regenerate my health. Those orcs, that gain of orcs, nearly got me last time. All their heads are spinning. Oh no! Oh no, no, no! Oh boy. You know what? I'll just leave them there. Oh dear. Die, skeleton! Ah! I've a bone to pick with you. They'll be saying stuff like that to you. Now look at that one. Look at how his eyes are glowing. Um, see if I can. Yeah, I was able to squeeze past that one. And then we got these rooms in here. I think I showed all this off to y'all. And there are all kinds of areas where these guys can't follow me, like right here. So I have to rebake the navigation mesh, having fixed that area. It's all sort of assets I put together. But, oh yeah, hell with it. Let's go see if I can. I don't think he can follow me past past here. Yeah, see, he can't. So I have to. Something's wrong here with the navigation mesh. I want to go see if I could kill those guys. Oh, I mean, they did technically get me. I guess I'm technically undead. I'm technically one of them. That's why they're now fighting each other. He's trying to get me. I think I've shown you everything in this video, so oh dear. Their heads won't be spinning every time. I have to fix that in the enemy class. There's someone named Justin Barrett. I don't know if I'm getting his name right, but he was showing me some interesting stuff in a video he made. Die, skeletons! Oh, he got me. Okay. Well, I guess that's the end of the video. But, yeah, I might be working with Justin Barrett, too, in the future here soon. Maybe I'll work on some of his projects. I don't know. But that's it for this video. The next one I'll show you some Blender stuff, the goblins and the wolves. I'm going to see if I can get the orcs to ride wolves. So until then, I'll see you. Adios.